Ooh, you all can hear me. You know what that means? Ha 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 ha. It is time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Sorry we're starting a few minutes late today. It was just kind of one of those weird days, right? I woke up and I had a very clear picture of what I was supposed to do today, and I had to go run some errands and stuff, and then I was getting ready to walk out of the house, and then something came up and I couldn't leave the house. And so just totally threw my whole day off. And then, and then we had a crazy little downpour this morning. And I live in an old house, and sometimes under certain conditions, some water will get through the roof and leak into the house. So that happened today. It's a very rare occurrence. It maybe happens once or twice a year. It doesn't happen very often. It has to be a very specific type of wind and rain, right conditions for it to happen. And we're not 100% sure why it happens, but it happens. And unfortunately, that spot is really close to where my whole setup is. And so my light got wet, my camera, I use cell phones as my cameras for the stream, right? And so one of them got wet, but anyways, it was just kind of a weird day. So, but then I hung out with Cosmic Papa Red, another streamer here, and that was a good conversation. So I feel a lot better now. So, but today we are getting very close to being done with Bulma, very, very, very close. We have a few accessories left to make. We made a lot of them on stream so far. She has so many accessories. I don't know why this... I look at it and you're like, oh, it's not too bad, right? So today we got to finish the belt, right? I made the gun for the gun holster yesterday. It's a very basic looking gun, nothing too crazy, not a lot of detail on this. Because I mostly just needed the shape to build the holster around it, and the holster, it's just so that way it looks more real, I guess. We already got the watch and the cuff on our arms. One of the hands will be painted to match the gloves, so we don't really have to worry about that. We spent 2 days making all 7 Dragon Balls, right? All 7 of them. They're all in there. Yesterday, I made probably the world's tiniest dragon radar, right? Right. So we need some paint on some of these items. I'm so close to doing paint. So what we're going to do today is going to finish making that gun holster and finish the belt. And then there's some cleanup on the body. I got some epoxy sculpt on the body. I don't know if any of y'all can even see that, but it's on there. It's pretty evident in person. So I'm going to have to take some sanding and kind of sand some of that off, kind of get the body prepped for color. I kind of want to also sand the shoes just a little bit, just to kind of make sure there's no textures that I can't really see when it's this color. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're there, so I would feel better with just a little sand. So we're going to do that today. And a lot of it is just cleaning stuff up to get it prepared for paint. So with painting, I'm cool with doing the accessories, but we got a little bit of a problem when it comes to doing the face and the head, which I mentioned earlier. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but in order to do it, I have to spray the body with a certain type of spray, and then I can do a layer, and then I have to go spray it again, wait for it to dry, and then I can do another layer. And I do lots of layers for coloring the face and adding the eyes and all of that. And then also toning the body and coloring the body. We also need to color correct the body because she is very pink, right? Almost not this pink. So we also need to do a little bit of that. Caveat is, in order for me to spray and then wait for it to dry, that whole interval is probably give or take about 45 minutes, right? So I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do to fill in that time in the spray. And since it takes several layers, it's just really not something that I can do, I feel week on stream, which is a bummer. I'm also not still, since I'm still new to doing doll customs, I'm not very confident still in my face drawing. I know I can do it. It just takes me several tries. Like with Krampus, I had to do, God, it probably took me overall 2 days of failed starts and anxiety trying to work through it. And then I finally got it done. So I'm just not prepared also to do faces yet live on stream. I need to do a couple more. But I have one planned that I'm actually going to do on stream to kind of get over this anxiety that I have. So anyways, so after today, there's probably going to be no more Bulma stream. Like today's probably going to be the last stream of Bulma. And then I'm going to kind of finish up the last things I need to do on my weekend, off camera, off stream. And then I'm going to start working on the final edit for the YouTube video, which will probably be out, probably not next weekend, but probably the following week. It usually from the day, because after I'm done making it, I still have to do photography, which I'm going to have to do next week. So like, that's going to take some time. And then I'll be working on the video. So it takes about a week-ish, I want to say, to kind of wrap up all of like everything to finish the doll photography, making content, blah, 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 blah. So all of that is to say, last stream of Bulma is today. And then we're going to probably move on to something else, which we'll get to a little bit later. So I'm hearing some music off in the distance. Oh, it is my chill hop. Wonderful. Okay, let me know if that's too loud for y'all. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Oh, another thing that I totally forgot to mention that we need to do today. When I was sanding the ears down last night, taking the tips off of the ears, I accidentally pulled out one of the plugs here in the hair. And it also made me question how much other hair was I pulling. So I want to put another plug into this. And then I'm also going to put some more glue into the head. Because when I go to style it, like she's wearing an updo, a ponytail. So like ponytail with a braid. So we're definitely going to be pulling on it. So I want to make sure this stuff is in there. And it was really concerning that just me holding it and holding it tight, like holding the hair tight. Some of the hair was coming out, which shouldn't have been the case. So before we get too carried away with like doing some messy stuff, we're going to replug this. I feel it's very thin through here. So I might put a little bit more hair in a couple of these plugs back here, because when it gets pulled up like here, you definitely can see, I feel like so much of the scalp. It's not as nice. Luckily, I have a little bit of hair left. Getting my hair drawer here. Got a bunch of hair in here. The hair that I was making for Ishtola, which I still haven't forgotten of. She's on the back burner for right now. We're gonna circle back around to her a little bit later. I got the holiday, like Halloween, like holidays and stuff. It's so much fun. So I've been planning some stuff for Halloween and kind of thinking about what to do for Christmas and what those projects and stuff are gonna look like. Oh, we got a little visitor. Thank you. Thank you. You want to lay down, Mr. Meow? Come hang out. Come take a chill. He's laying down. We're gonna scoot you a little closer over here. Keep an eye on you, bud. My little troublemaker. My little troublemaker. All right. That already helped immensely. I'm gonna put a little bit more hair. I don't even know if, like, other doll artists would be like, wait, you've already glued everything in place and you're replugging more hair. I don't know if that's something I'm supposed to do or not, but I'm doing it. I mean, I guess in theory, if you replug it, you probably can't glue it down probably as well. And to be fair, if I was just from handling it was causing hair to come out, then obviously I didn't do as good of a job as gluing it as I thought I did. Okay. I think that's a little bit better now. It's not looking as thin. I think that will be fine. It just feels so thin through here, though. I don't know if that's from me or... I mean, obviously it's from me. I don't know if it's more from not putting in enough hair in those areas or from grasping it fiercely last night while I was sanding some ears down. Like, these plugs don't look necessarily like too thin or anything either. I mean, that one looks a little thin. That one right there definitely could use some more. Thinking we're just gonna live with that. I think it'll be fine. I mean, I feel like you can see it a little bit in person, but I think it'll be okay. I definitely think it'll be okay. So, but I am worried about how all that came out so easily. Hold on, I gotta make sure there's not a dog laying next to me here. There is. They're just giving me enough room to move today. She is pretty adorable, though. I'm not gonna lie. Should set up a camera behind me for the dogs. Woo! Wow! Hello. That just oozed out. I really need to go get a new thing of paper towels for my desk area. I keep forgetting to do that before I go on, and every time I'm on, I'm like, I need paper towels. And I don't have any paper towels ready to go. Okay. To glue the hair in place, I'm using Fabri-Tac. I'm using it because it's flexible. It will adhere to a lot of different things, both porous and non-porous. And it is waterproof once it's dried, which is great for dolls, because a lot of the times you are going to be what's the word I'm looking for? Getting their heads wet, especially when you're styling hair and stuff like that. I think the most difficult part about gluing the heads is making sure that you get glue everywhere. Oops, grabbed the wrong end there. Trying to look in to make sure that all the glue is moving around into the head. There goes my dogs being down for the first time. Technically not the first time for me, but first time for stream today. using the toothpick to kind of, I'm not doing a swirly motion. I'm doing kind of a tapping motion and trying to like push the glue like into more of the fibers. All right, if this bee doesn't have her hair in now, then I don't know what to tell her. She should have it all good to go now. I'm gonna put this off to the side to dry. Okay. Hopefully that is the last time I will have to deal with the hair. Okay. What are those? Huh. I have no idea what that is. Just some type of stuff. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Maybe it's from my crusty cat. Is it from my crusty cat? He's kind of crusty. I found him in the trash can. Oh no, Frog. I'm sorry. Another day. That is very unfortunate to hear. I am very sorry about that. You haven't missed much. Just me trying to figure out whatever these specks were on my desk. I don't know when they were from my cat or from something. I don't know. Who fucking knows? Nail flakes, maybe? I don't know, dude. I don't know what that was. It's like all over the place. Yeah, I have no idea what those are. I don't know, dude. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay. Oh, got something in my eye too. Okay. We got a gun holster to make is what we're doing. As soon as I find my pieces. Alright, we got this. We got this. And we got that. All right, I know this belt needed a little bit more shaping with the dress on. All right, so here's our dress for Miss Bulma. She's looking pretty cute, if you ask me.